Good morning, Coloritaville, and welcome to Color with Donna. Today I have the Spectrum Noir glitter inks. These are called Spectrum Noir Sparkle that I wanted to share with you guys and show you my collection of them that I've collected. I've been swatching them out this morning, so yeah, I got inky fingers, but that's okay because they are so beautiful. They come in these cute little bottles. And for those are jars, I guess you would say. And for those of you who are familiar with the Spectrum Noir Sparkle pens, this is the exact same ink that comes in those. So it is super duper sparkly. And for those of you who are not, the Spectrum Noir is similar to Wink of Stella. And honestly, I like it a little better because I find it to be a tad more sparkly in my opinion. But I think maybe the glitter is a little thicker in the Spectrum Noir Sparkle than it is in the Wink of Stella. And I think it might have a little more, to be quite honest. That's always been my opinion. But at the bottom of these is where all the glitter kind of settles to. There's a ball inside here, and you shake the bottle really good, and it gets that glitter moving around in there and into the inks. These are water-based inks, so easy cleanup. And they can be watered down, so you can use them just plain out of the bottle, or you could water them down to make lighter colors. Of course, beware, you are going to lose some of your glitterness, I believe, if you do that. That would kind of make sense to me. But these are 1 fluid ounce jars. They go a very long way. If you just kind of dip a brush down in these to put them onto your papers, yeah, this is going to go on and on and on. So these bottles are very, very full. When you get them, be cautious when you open them up, because the least little bit of a tilt is going to send that ink out of that. When you open it, it is open and the ink is all right there, and it is super full. So you are definitely not cheated on the amount of ink that you get in these jars. They do come in packs of 3. I have not seen them yet sold single and individually. Maybe they are, but there is a 3-pack you can get that is all crystal clear, all 3. So if you just want to put a nice shimmery shine on top of other colors, then the crystal clear is amazing for that. And then you have an array of all other kinds of colors to buy. They have sets such as glam, autumn, winter, Christmas, spring. They have metallics. They, of course, like I said, have the clear sets. So there's lots of different sets to choose from. And the one thing I like a lot about that is there is no repeats. So if you buy all the different sets of the 3-packs, you're not getting repeated colors. So that is amazing in my opinion. Unless they change something currently, there are no duplicates. Exception being the clear, you get 3 clears in 1. So I've already swatched these out and just kind of laid them over to the side so they can get good and dry to show to you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the swatching now so you can see them and how beautifully they go down on paper. It took me about 33 minutes to do the swatch, but no worries. We will do a speed swatch today. So yeah, be sure to hit that like button. Big thumbs up. It really helps me and it helps the channel. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. I would love to have you here, and that way you'll know when my future videos pop up of different things that we can color with, or to keep up with what I'm coloring here in Coloritaville and my world. Okay, so let's jump into the swatch. And if you start seeing these go down and decide, yeah, these are for me, there's links right below in the description that you can pull up to access the different sets that I can find for you guys very quickly and easily. All right, so let's take a look at the swatch, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. All right, so we are back, and here are all the swatches of these. I want to move them around and let you guys see the sparkle since they are nice and dry now. There is a lot of sparkle in these. It is very subtle of a sparkle. It's not like in your face sparkle like you would get with stickles and things like that, but it's not meant to be. It's meant to be very glimmery and shiny, which they definitely are. I just get mesmerized when I see these sparkle. And truly, this camera's not doing it complete justice, to be honest. It looks even more sparkly, like in person. They are just absolutely adorable. And I think the colors are really nice. I truly like this Candlelight, the Harvest Moon, Red Berry, Solar Reds, Cosmos, Peony. Winter Plum is really nice. This is the most gorgeous starry sky blue. It's just adorable. Peacock Blue, Blue Topaz, Icy Blue, and Emerald Green are probably my top favorites. So yes, so here they are. And they go down really nicely, as you see, as you saw on the swatch on areas like this, there was like a blob there. And what that was from is where I didn't like, you saw it's how it's kind of frothy on the top of the ink when you first shake it. And I didn't kind of make sure all those bubbles were off the brush. So they got into here, and I didn't want to keep smearing. So I just kind of let the bubbles soak in. So that's just those little bubble marks. But on all the others, besides those couple, you see that they go down very smoothly and they have great coverage. So it would be gorgeous in coloring books for little pops of color. This crystal clear is just amazing on top of any color. It works on pencils and pens and markers and all of that. So yes, they are water-based. They can be watered down if you want, say, a lighter green than Holly Leaf, but not the same tone, I guess, as the emerald green. You could kind of tone that down by adding just a little bit of water, but I do believe you would lose some of the sparkleness of that. But I could think of so many uses between coloring books and card making and all those neat little things that we all do and love so much that these could be used for, and they would be amazing. As you can see, they can get a little messy. This happened from, like I said, having just a slight tilt on a brand new bottle because they are so full. And I do appreciate Spectrum New York giving us all that we pay for. But just be mindful of that if you get those. The one good news I can give you is I had a total mess up in a coloring book where I was opening a bottle over the top of the book, and I definitely shouldn't have been, and some shaking issues and things like that. And it got all over the book. And the more I tried to fix it, the bigger mess I made. And by the time this was over, it was on me. It was on my desk. It was on my book. It was on my clothes. It was so bad. And I just knew that I had ruined so many things. I was honestly about ready to just toss these things in the trash and call it a complete loss. But the good news is when I washed those clothes, everything washed right out completely. And just yesterday, and this is what reminded me, hey, I need to swatch these things, is I found a spot over here on my desk that I had missed cleaning up. And I just took a wet cloth and swiped over it, and it came right up. So these things are actually very cleanable, which is great. I did notice the last time that it took a couple days for it to wear off my hands. So I got a few videos I need to make today for you guys. And so you might see these fingers again, and maybe for a couple days, I don't know, but they do seem to wash off of that. So what you could do is get like the medical type gloves and wear those when you're working with these. That would probably be a smart thing to do if you don't like walking around with crafters and artist hands. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I will go shopping, I'll go to a restaurant or whatever, I will wear my ink proudly because I love my hobby, and it often starts a conversation, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so yeah, if you're worried about your hands, I would definitely put like a set of gloves on. What I do whenever I work with this type of stuff is I keep a little towel or something close by just to clean up anything that kind of gets around. And this is where that was on the side of that bottle. Excuse me. So yes, so I would suggest that. But I mean, overall, I think they are a wonderful medium to work with. And as long as you're mindful of not turning the jar and things like that, you're going to be okay. And just don't hold them over coloring books like I did. That was a bad no-no. And, you know, if you're concerned, don't wear fancy clothes or anything like that. But it did wash out of my cotton t-shirt. That I can tell you happened. So that was good. And it did clean right off my desk. So tell me what you guys think about these. I think they're gorgeous. Look at the sparkle again. Oh, my Lanta. I just love it. Absolutely love it. So there's links down in the description to the sets that I could find for you guys for easy access in case you want to purchase any or put them over on your wish list or anything like that. So I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative and maybe introduced you to a new medium that is out there for us. This holds so much more than those sparkle pens. You may be thinking, oh, I can get the pens and I don't have to deal with all the massive amount of mess. These bottles hold at least 3 or 4 times, if not more, than the pens. And yeah, so you're getting a lot more bang for your buck here. And if you look at the price, you'll find out that it's pretty even comparable in price. So this is definitely the way to go. And if you have the pens already, this would be great because the colors do kind of cross match on the majority of those. And you could refill your pens with that. I actually just used some crystal clear yesterday and I refilled my Wink of Stella brush. So this Wink of Stella had gotten empty and I, so I filled it up with that and see, just clear Wink of Stella. Well, it's not Wink of Stella now. It's the Spectrum Noir Sparkle Glitter inks that is in there. But I did fill my Wink of Stella up with that. And there was still plenty of the clear left in the jar. So, yep. Big thumbs up, guys. It helps the channel so much. Hit the subscribe button and ring the bell to be notified of all my future videos. I try to share as much as I can with you guys about my coloring journey. And when I find a new medium, I do go a little crazy with it. This is an example of where I should have just bought maybe 1 or 2 and tried them. But I said, no, I want that set and that set and that set. So, yes, I have so got to stop that. It's great for you guys because you get to see all these different things. It is terrible for my credit card. All right. So thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. I truly enjoyed making this video for you guys. I love you so much. And until next time, peace, love, and happy coloring. Bye, guys.